Welcome to today's video where we break down the news that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 could be in the reworks. This is the most positive sign we'd had yet since the disappointing news that Blizzard absorbs the Activision studio Vicarious Visions that was responsible for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. This set us on a bit of a scare. We didn't know if the 3 and 4 remake was going to be in the pipeline, but wow, have we had some exciting news. Jackass star Jess Margera, who's in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 himself, his older brother Jess Margera, who's in the band CKY, who was famous for being on the soundtrack of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, did an exclusive interview and may have dropped an absolute bombshell. Jesse was interviewed on the Behind Closed Doors podcast. Their YouTube channel can be found in the link down below, so full thank you to them. I will share the clip of Jesse talking about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and the potential up and coming new game. He does clarify that his son has just got hold of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 and the soundtrack is not related to this game. So is this the hint we're looking for? Roll the clip.
You said like a video game, like I'm assuming you guys were on at least one of the Tony Hawk games, weren't you?
Yeah, and I believe we're doing the new one coming out too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is fucking. I bet that was huge news when you found that out.
Yeah, my son just got a PS5 and he got the remaster of 1 and 2.
What's that like? Cause dude, I seen that and I'm kicking myself in the ass still to fucking get my hands on that.
Yeah, it was a mission to find a PS5, man.
I bet.
It's like, you know, I had a couple connections and it was literally, you know, they would get 2 in and they'd be gone in minutes. So that was really tricky. But yeah, the remaster of like, it's so cool because the classic Tony Hawks are just so good and laid out great. But obviously the system is old and the graphics aren't great. So they basically just vamped up with the same premise, and the graphics are amazing. And yeah, it's just really cool that they did that, you know.
Which one did they have your dad as a secret character in?
I think that was 4 or maybe the first Underground one.
What did you think when you saw that?
Well, you know, like I said, my son, he's 10 or he's 11, and he's like super into video games, like all kids now. And you know, he got into playing that, and then I found my old like PS2 or something, and I found a copy of 4 or whatever that one is, and yeah, I didn't even tell him, and I realized how weird it must be for him to see Pop-Up, you know, his grandfather in his underwear as a character in the game. He was just like, you can see his mind was like, what is happening right now? Yeah?
Oh my god, I can imagine. He's like, wait a minute, I know who that is, you know? And he's like, what? Why?
Yeah. And like, I didn't tell him, you know, anything. Like, we unlocked it, and then he was just like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, right, I remember this, yeah. And to me, I'm just like, right, okay. But he was like, no, this is not normal. You know?
Holy shit, dude. What's the band been up to since COVID? Is there anything you can talk or tease about?
Well, we just did that live stream concert.
I hope you found all those details super interesting. Hopefully Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is in the works for a remaster. What a great addition that will be. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 knocked it out the park. So cool to hear Jesse's own experience of the video game, his son playing it, his thoughts on the original, the classic, the surrealness for his son to have his grandfather Phil Margera in the video game in his underwear. Some great moments from that interview. Like I said, link is in the bio if you want to listen to the full 45-minute interview. But that's the breakdown regarding Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Remake. Please subscribe for more Tony Hawk's content. There's loads of videos in the archives and there's loads more footage coming. So be sure to subscribe not to miss out.